All right, welcome back to the channel. I am going to be talking about Dark Matter episode 4. Make sure that you have watched Dark Matter episode 4. All right, in episode 3, we see that Amanda and Jason 1 go into the box to get away because their plan to escape went south. And so the only other place to escape is in the box. So they went into the box. So they're going through doors to see where it leads. Clearly, the first door led to a very dystopian like era where it's raining ash, buildings are collapsing. So they've entered into a wrong timeline. At least that's what it seems like, right? And so meanwhile, the episode opens and we see Leighton, who is after Jason 1 and Amanda. He kind of comes to a realization, I need to go inside. I got nothing else to live for. And so he goes inside the box to go after them. And so then we snap to Jason 2, who is living this life that he's been envying, jealous of, wanting to make things right. He's acting more and more like not himself, not Jason 1. And it seems like he wants to do cooler things for the people around him, especially with his son, who is his birthday. And he gets in the car with him and does everything that Jason 1 wouldn't do, which is have him run a yellow light. Kind of realizes you need a new car. This car sucks. So now we snap back to Amanda and Jason 1. They are slowly figuring out this box, and Amanda injects them both with another dose of this serum. One of the things that Jason 1 says in this episode, which I think it's interesting, is the multiverse is infinite. There is no end. Anything that can happen will happen. There are infinite possibilities. We switch back to Leighton, who is in the box searching for Jason 1 and 2. And he is maybe regretting going into this box. Throughout the episode, Jason 1 and Amanda are just trying to figure it out. Amanda kind of freaks out. She realizes every door that they go through is not the world that they want to go into, and they open a door. Amanda's over it. She runs out into the snowstorm. They get lost in the snowstorm. It's like they entered into some sort of ice age, and they hide out in a house, and they try to figure out how to find the box because the box is hidden because of all the snow, and how to get to the world that Jason 1 wants to go into. And so they figure it out throughout this episode, which is kind of cool. And we learn that the way you control the box is through your mind and where you want to go. And so we also see Jason 1 kind of realizing that his son's birthday. I don't know if you noticed, but in the last episode, we kind of get a glimpse of Maximilian. Happens to be Charlie's twin, and he didn't make it when he was born. So we see Jason kind of regretting not being there for his son. Meanwhile, Jason 2, because he doesn't know everything, right? He goes in search for Leighton in his world, and drags him to the box and tells him how it works. Basically gives him one ticket to a different kind of life, and gets all this money, obviously, and comes back to celebrate his son's birthday, Charlie's birthday. Obviously, that he misses. There's candle lighting ceremony that they do every year, and they sit out in the tree and kind of remember Max and tell stories of when Max was born. And he obviously misses that. And his son's not happy. And then he says, well, I was out doing a top secret meetup with Leighton in that timeline and got some money for this box and bought his son a car and told Daniela to quit her job, and told her that he quit his job. So it's the life that Jason 2 always wanted. He didn't just want the money and the success. He wanted the relationship too. And so he's making that happen in this world, in this timeline, in Jason's 1 timeline. I have to feel for Amanda in all of this because she is helping Jason 1 get to his family, but also seeing glimpses and little bits and pieces of the Jason that she knows. And she helps Jason 1 kind of understand and almost explain what Jason 2 was thinking when he abducted him to go into his world. And the revelation that it was about Charlie and Daniela. What is it that you have that he doesn't? And that's what it was. That's the episode. We find out that Charlie is a twin and he had a brother and he died, and feel for Jason 1 for not, obviously not being there. Jason 2 doing all things very backwards from his altar, and and it's starting to creep up on his loved ones that there's something going on, and it's not necessarily good. It's strange, and not only is Daniela questioning that and has been questioning that, but now Charlie is questioning that in this episode. So that is the wrap up of this episode. I'm not sure where this is going to go. It's very interesting that the people are the controls with the box. You control it with your mind and where you want to go. So now Jason 1 has a way to go back home. He knows how to go back home. We'll see what transpires in the next episode, episode 5. But until then, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll talk to you later.